Sup, KSN72 here for another Chaos Toy review. Today I'm taking a look at the Rider 66 Action Hero figure. It is a candy toy release of a small little 66 centimeter figure. I believe it does say 66 millimeter. I'm sorry, 66 millimeter tall figure. And this is the fourth wave, I believe, which had Kachidoki, Gan Kachidoki, Wizard, Flame Style, Drive, and Fies. And the next wave is going to be Oz Tajador, Black, Maha, and Machine Chaser. So, just a quick look at the box. Got a little preview of what's in it. The best way I can describe this is a very cheap very cheap figure art. It's like $6. I got this off CS Toys Japan. They have a lot of these, I think, still in stock. Last time I checked, they have every single one of this wave. They have the 4, which with a lot of these, they tend to go out quickly. As you can see on the back, it is Kachidoki, Wizard, and Fies. I want to get these two. But he does come in small pieces, but he does come with a stand, and he doesn't need the stand to stand. They are self-standing figures. And as you can see, he comes with a bunch of different hands, whereas the older release only had 2 hands and maybe a weapon, like 2 sets of hands. This one still kind of has it, but there's I think, yeah, there are more than just 4 hands in total. So what you get here is a weapon holding hand, and I have it holding the Handlekin. And they usually do come with a weapon or something. I think there's been a few times where there wasn't a weapon because the rider didn't have a weapon. But yeah, Drive gets his Handlekin. But since I have a type wild figure with the Handlekin, I tend to give him his signature henshin pose. But to get into the posability, there is waist swivel. There is a limited ball joint in the shoulders. His head is on a ball joint. I think this is just all ball joints besides the knees and the wrists. But you get a little bit more than 90-degree knee. You get a limited ball joint in the foot. You get a swivel underneath the shoulder. You get a little bit more than 90-degree bend. And then you have a swivel at the wrist. So it's not by any means the most posable of figures, but you can get some pretty iconic poses. For the most part, they even show you one of their more iconic poses. But for $6 before shipping, averaging about $10, maybe $12, for a little tiny rider figure where you can just kind of have a lot of fun with posing him and all sorts of shenanigans, which I have done. It's a pretty fun little figure. I constantly have him riding on usually some of my dinosaur mecha just for the sake of it, because why not? So if you manage to track any of your favorite riders down and they are part of this, I can easily recommend picking this up. This is a nice little way to kind of have a figure, a very decently posable figure, and it's very well detailed for being about $7 American. And this is the pose I tend to have him in, like he's about to, like his mind's in top gear. And he does have closed fist hands, has some relaxed hands, weapon holding hand, all that. And unlike, I think, some of the older ones, they just have a ball joint attached to the back. I think the older ones just use a standard Tamashii stage peg. So you could kind of use anything, but these are specific to them, although there probably are stands that will utilize that. So yeah, that is Kamen Rider Drive, Kamen Rider 66 Action Hero. So I can easily recommend picking them up, and they've announced the wave after, 2 waves after this one, which I believe is Ryuki No, Ryuki is in the wave after this. This next wave is... I know Kuga's in it, but besides that, you can look them up. I think they've announced. I'm not sure if they've shown off the figures themselves yet, but these are very well detailed and just detailed. Some of them you may miss out some details, but from the looks of it, Drive is just as much detailed as they could with this small size scale. So thank you guys for watching, and I'll catch you on the next one. Goodbye!